Now this is the second time that I'm videoing this boat. The first time was November 2019, soon after the pandemic started and the owner was hesitating whether he wanted to sell or not. Many clients has asked me if the boat is in the same condition, so I decided to do this second video and to show what is her present condition. We are starting this video and we are filming today inside the marina. The early video that I made, there are quite nice footages where the boat is cruising and from drone. I will put a link at the end of this video so you can check it as well. So as you can see, there is a nice sunbathing area here. We're on the flybridge, and let's have a quick look first to the back. It's a very spacious flybridge for a 24-meter yacht. Hardtop just above us, and there is the helm station here with Raymarine screen, 12-inch Raymarine screen. Have all the controllers here, throttles, stern thruster, bow thruster, autopilot, and of course the controllers for the engines. The screens for the Caterpillar engines and the VHF. Everything that the captain needs in order to navigate this boat safely. Moving a little bit backwards, there is a kind of a small wet bar here, or a barbecue station with two small stoves and sink, as well as small fridge for beverages, very convenient, and another storage here for trash bin. You can see the condition of the deck. And from here we will move to the main deck downstairs. Amazing size of aft deck for this 24-meter modern trawler. Let's have a quick look around the boat. The boat was built by SHIPYARD, which is a very experienced shipyard which is operating over 40 years, located in Istanbul. They are specializing in custom-built yachts. They are active, they can give service and advice. There is it's a family-owned shipyard, and the second generation is operating the boat, the shipyard. Sorry. Now here is the foredeck, and there is a nice city here, and further forward the windlasses for the two anchors. There are two 100 kilos anchors, and from here you can see the beautiful, somehow aggressive front of this boat. The condition of the boat is pretty much the same as I filmed her 2 years ago. Since then I visited the boat several times, but basically the condition is pretty much the same, except maybe a very little scratches and a little bit wear on paints. I'm going to show you the specific places which are scratched. You can see the seal of the windows down here, the condition of the paint, the ceiling here. And here again we are on the aft deck, place that can seat probably 10 people around, 8 easy and comfortably. Now the special design of this boat is by having a whole space as one unit, as one big space, so you can see it all the way from the pilot house to the stern, which gives really a very nice and good feeling of large space and open space. This TV obviously is popping up from this area. Sofas, big windows, and let's move forward. This is the space of the galley. It's an open galley. I'll go into the details soon. And there is a place here for indoor dining. It's a bit smaller than the outdoor, but in the Mediterranean at least you mainly dine outside, but still you can have 8 people dining here. Now the galley, as I said, there is an island, so to say, working surface, and there is a lot of storage here. Talking about scratches, there is a little bit of small breakage here. The whole thing can be removed and changed to new. It's not a big deal. Yeah, more storage space here. And when I'm turning in, that's the main area of the galley. There are 2 fridges here. Working surface. Down here there is an oven. Now it's the preference of this present owner to have all machinery, all this white machinery covered, but obviously this can be also exposed and remove the doors and having just the equipment exposed. Trash bin, and here there is a there is a sink. Oops. Yeah, it's quite a good size sink, and a surface from stainless steel. And here you will find the cooking stove underneath. So quite practical, and also there are some storage spaces above. Okay, so that was the galley and the dining area, and we are looking forward, and we are at the pilot house. Basically the equipment here is similar to what we have on the open bridge. It's all Raymarine, navigation set, GPS, chart plotter, autopilot, VHF. So we have the autopilot here, VHF radio, control for the stern and bow thrusters, the throttles, searchlight, and two 12-inch screens of Raymarine. One can display the chart plotter, the other one can display the depth sounder or the radar, or whatever the captain decide which is appropriate for that moment. You can see the view that the captain has, which gives him 180 degrees view forward, which makes his life very easy to maneuver this boat. And when he's maneuvering back to the port, when the door is open, he have open view all the way back if he needs to do what we call Mediterranean mooring or stern to. Now from here we will move downstairs. I didn't mention this door. That's a door that the captain can go, or anyone can go to the foredeck or to the side, to the starboard side. And we're moving downstairs to the accommodation area. Let's see what we have here. Now the boat has 4 cabins for 8 sleeping guests. That's the VIP cabin at the fore. This cabin has a bathroom here, and there is a private door from this cabin, just from here, reaching the bathroom. And there is another door, so this bathroom can be used as a day head. It has sink, toilet, and good size shower in here. Now everything here is clean. There are no bad smells. Talking about wear and tear, you can see a little bit of tiredness here in the mirror, something that can be changed very easy. Now going back to the corridor. There is a big fridge here and freezer, which are very important because the fridge in the galley itself are not big enough for large storage. So this is very close to the galley, just few steps up, and you have additional storage space for fridge and freezer. And we are turning back, facing backwards, and this is the corridor leading to the other 3 cabins. Just before we move forward, I want to show you there is a nice storage space here for cleaning materials, wines, what have you. And we came to the place of the entry to the guest cabin on the port side. It's twin bed cabin. It has its own ensuite, LG TV, and the ensuite here. See the flooring, toilet, marble, white marble walls, and there is a window here which you can open. Just a little bit of actually it's not rust, it's just a little bit of dust. This area where we are located at the moment has suffered very big fires. I'm sure most of you have heard about it on the news, and there was a lot of dust and ashes here for probably 10 days, so it might be from that. There is a storage here for personal belonging, big hanging drawer, and some additional storage under the beds down here, both sides. So let's move and see the other guest cabin. This cabin has a double bed. It's identical by size. It also has this huge windows with two openings that you can open when the weather is calm and the boat is on anchor or in the marina to have some fresh air. Pretty much the same space for storing personal belongings, as well as drawers underneath down here. And then again, the condition of the walls, the fabrics. Nearly new condition. Same for the ceiling. And again, there is a same size ensuite here, toilet and sink and shower. I'm afraid that on the first cabin that we visited, I didn't open the light and the shower, but it's similar to that. It's quite a good lighting system. And then again, it's all clean, it's odorless, and feels pretty much new. So we are going back to the corridor, and from here we will visit the last cabin, which is the master cabin. The master cabin is located amidships. It means that it's full beam. And of course it has its own ensuite, which we will visit in a second. Now this mirror is facing the bed, and there is a TV embedded inside. In order to watch the TV properly, you need to close the shades to avoid the reflection. It's a nice thing to have. Now there is a small sitting area here and some space for storing things underneath. And the ensuite of the master cabin. And there is a toilet here, some storage place underneath. Same here. The sink and a good size shower, which is larger than the other cabins, naturally. Now we are going back to the cabin, and let's have another quick look from this side. And move to the other side, and I want to show you the walk-in wardrobe. It's quite a good size, storing personal belongings, some small drawers, a little bit of a working surface here, and a small sink and a mirror, kind of a makeup station. Okay, so we are leaving now the master cabin. Now if you want to see more photos of the boat and the full specification list of the boat, you can visit our website. You will find the link at the video description below. There are also many photos One thing that I didn't mention, which is very important, the boat is CE classified in category B. So from here we will move backwards to see the crew accommodation and the engine room. Now we have a very big water platform here, which is very wide. You can see the dinghy which is stored on top of it. The way to launch the dinghy is lowering the hydraulic water platform, and once the dinghy is off, this water platform is a beautiful swimming area. You can lower it to be shallow under the water for use of small children. Beautiful. Now there is a passerelle, hydraulic passerelle, which now can lead us back to the pontoon. This passerelle can lower inside the water and can be used as a swimming ladder. Again, very nice feature. On the previous video that I did before, you will see demonstrations how this thing is working. Now we just passed the engine room entrance, and here is a small lazarette which you can store inside bicycle, fishing gear, and so on. And from here we'll move inside the crew accommodation, going down 3 stairs. Here at the left there is another freezer from Siemens. By the way, all the white electrical equipment on board is from Siemens. So together with the rest of the refrigeration and freezing storages, it makes quite a lot of a space to store provisional food. This is the washing machine together with a dryer combined. And here at the starboard side there is the captain's cabin. Quite a good size cabin for this size of boat. Place for personal belongings, TV, and window which can be opened and provide fresh air when it's possible. Moving further in, this is the engine room which we will visit in a second, and here is the toilet bathroom for the crew, which all the crew including the captain are sharing it. And there is a crew cabin with 2 banks, window which is now open for additional 2 crew members. Now we are going inside the engine room. Let's see what we have here. Now this engine room basically has Caterpillar machinery. There are 2 main engines here from Caterpillar, C12.9 with only 300 horse working hours. It has 1000 horsepower each. There are 2 generators here, one here and one here. This one is 27 kilowatts. This one is 13 kilowatts. They have approximately 1000 working hours on each one of them as we are doing this video. Further inside here you can see the water pumps, fresh water pumps. One is 220, working on 220 volts, the other one on 24. Battery chargers and inverters here. Water maker, the panel is here, and this is the membrane which the magic is happening. Then again you can see the condition of the engines. Obviously it doesn't seem that they do more than 300 hours. They're all clean, no leakage. Also underneath in the bilge everything is clean. The boat has 5,000 liters of fuel. It is stored in two tanks. One is here, 2,500, and the other one is here. This is the air condition unit for the boat just ahead of us. Some fire extinguisher, camera up there that can be viewed from the pilot house and from the screen, each one of the screens of the Raymarine. And these are fans. There are 6 fans here. 4 are pushing air inside and 2 are sucking the air outside. Here you can see the generators from this angle, the small one, the 13 kilowatt and the 27 kilowatts. And just ahead of us in this something that looks like drawers is the house batteries for storing the DC power. Another battery charger back there, air compressor there for pumping the dinghy and so on. And that's about it with this engine room. Let's have a last quick view at it. The boat is CE certified Module B. Yeah, if you want to learn more about the technical details about the boat, you can visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below, and there you can find more photos and full information, technical information. So here we are.